Was it a trick of the light, or shots in the dark? Was it hell or high water that broke our hearts? Was it something I said, or just a cruel twist of fate? Was it hell or high water, and is it too late? Oh, is it too late? Well, all my life I've been searching for someone to show me how it feels to be loved and how to love somebody back. And after stumbling through the years, I thought I found you just to see you fading out into the night. Was it a trick of the light, or shots in the dark? Was it hell or high water that broke our hearts? Was it something you said, or just a cruel twist of fate? Was it hell or high water, and is it too late? Now all my life I've been silently reaching for a hand to hold, to warm the cold, and spark a light to guide me through alright. And after stumbling through the years, I thought I found you just to see you fading out into the night. Was it a trick of the light, or shots in the dark? Was it hell or high water that broke our hearts? Was it something we did, or just a cruel twist of fate? Was it hell or high water, and is it too late? Or is it too late? Hey, hey, hey. Was it a knife in my back, or a fork in the road? Was it hell or high water that left us alone? Is it really game over? Is it really checkmate? Is it hell or high water, and is it too late? Oh, and is it too late? Good evening, everybody. How are you all? Thank you for joining me for yet another Sunday night live stream. For those of you who are new to proceedings, I've been playing a different album of mine every week on a Sunday night. And this week, as I'm sure you can tell by now, it is my 10th album, and I'm definitely sure it is my 10th album, Runaway, which was released in 2018. And it's kind of I guess if Flight of the Crow is my Australian album, this is my North American one. My dad is from the States originally, so I'm half American, and I spent a lot of my childhood back and forth from the States, and have definitely been influenced massively by not only American music but American culture generally. And I think with this record, I just kind of wanted to embrace that side of things. And yeah, we ended up going on this big, silly road trip. Me, my producer Chris, my friend Stu, and cameraman extraordinaire Jared Seng, all piled into a car and travelled. We flew into Seattle, and we travelled all the way down the West Coast, and then sort of like weaved our way through the States. It was, I've been lucky enough to go on a lot of very fun trips in my life, and that was certainly up there with one of the best. So yeah, all of the videos and all of the silliness that we captured is all on YouTube if you want to go and check it out. This next song, I think was the last video that we released, and it was kind of like a big montage of our trip. It's called Let's Go. Gonna shine like an oil spill, or rainbow and car wheels, a dollar coin in the snow. Go fly like a kite in the wind, and you might not ever come down or come home. 'Cause if life is an ocean, love is an island, and freedom's a boat you can row. So let's go, yeah. Or take a chance if it feels right. Dance neath the street lights, get drunk and howl up at the moon. Sing out and sing strong, sing all the words wrong, but will you sing your own tune? 'Cause if life is a journey, love is a signpost, and freedom's a fork in the road. So let's go, yeah. Whoa, now, let's go, yeah. Go and twinkle like starlight, like Christmas and car lights, like gold on an old wedding ring that your grandmother gave you when she passed away to teach you people are more precious than things. Hey, whoa, nah, yeah. Whoa, so maybe just one time, lay neath the sunshine, make faces and shapes in the clouds, and run out in the rain like a runaway train, and run till the road runs out. And live life, don't dream it, love like you mean it, be free as the river that flows, and let's go high. Whoa, on. Let's go, yeah. Whoa. There is always one song that I completely dread playing every live stream. That was the one. It was really scary. So many words to remember. And I did it. Hooray for me. I hope you're all well. I hope you've all had a good week and getting through this weird time one day by day. This next song is, I think, probably, if not my favourite, then joint favourite song on the album. And I'm a big fan of Bruce Springsteen, and I think this is probably my best Springsteen impression. It's a song that I wrote about Detroit, and I was very ignorant to Detroit's history before playing there several years ago. And we had a beer with some people after the gig. It was a fantastic gig. And we had a beer with some people from Detroit after the gig, and they sort of filled me in on the sort of tragic recent history of Detroit. You know, it was the home of the motor industry in the States for many years, and a very affluent and prosperous town. And then, you know, over the last few decades, the motor industry has moved away to other countries and other places, and a lot of people lost their jobs, and a lot of people moved away from the city. And it's still a fantastic place, but there are definitely corners of Detroit that are really tragic, really sad. There are these whole neighborhoods that are sort of abandoned, and we made a video there. We made a video in an old abandoned car factory, and I think it was the coldest I've ever been in my life. I've been to some cold places, and this was a different kind of cold, and it was so fitting for this song. It's called Ghost Town. Take a walk in a ghost town where the sky's as black as crows. They don't make cars like they used to here. Times they change, factories close. Take a ride on a ghost train, stare out the windows. See, time moves fast as a hurricane, but it's so strange, it feels so slow. Sometimes it gets so cold down here, hey, I swear it burns. The wind like fire coming off of the Great Lakes. Sometimes it gets so dark in here, I can see it turn. The emptiness that moves within my soul. Way on down in the ghost town. See the crash and the rust, see the ash and the dust, feel it slipping through your hands, falling on the shoes and the shoulders of the ragged man. See the pride and the shame like fire and the flame burns through every man, and drops them like drunken soldiers on the riverbanks. Well, sometimes it gets so cold down here, yeah, I swear it burns. The wind like fire coming off of the Great Lakes. And sometimes it gets so dark in here, I can see it turn. The emptiness that moves within my soul. Way on down in the ghost town. Sometimes it gets so cold down here, I swear it burns. The wind like fire coming off of the Great Lakes. Yes, sometimes it gets so dark in here, yeah, I see it turn. The emptiness that moves within my soul. Way on down in the ghost town. Thank you very much. I've decided to go back to the 2 guitar tactic after my guitar's behaving so badly for the last couple of weeks. So, with any luck, there should be less tantrums from my 6-stringed friends. I think that's all right. This next song is... I learnt a real lesson with this album because I went into the studio with, I think, 10 songs, and I was like, I'm absolutely sure these are the 10 songs that are going to go on the record. I had the track list, I had everything mapped out. I was like, this is it. This is the 10 songs. And we got to the last day of tracking with the band, and one of the songs just wasn't feeling good at all. It wasn't that it was a bad song. It's a song called Let Me Dream a While, which ended up being on a future record. But it just didn't come out right for this album. And so I remember talking to Chris about it, and he was kind of saying, look, have you got anything else knocking about, any old song that might work with this group of songs? And it felt weird to be trying to add something in at the last minute, but this song came to light, and it's ancient. Like, I wrote it before I started busking. I think it must have been like 2006, something like that. And I always loved it, and it never got used, and it actually works so well with this group of songs. It's got that kind of Americana barroom feel to it. It's called He Leaves You Cold. Well, he's standing at your doorstep, my love. So aren't you gonna invite him in? Well, isn't he everything you want? Oh no, I forgot. You want everything. And your mum, she tells you he's quite a catch. And your daddy tells you you're the perfect match. But I know he leaves you cold. He leaves an ice cube in your heart and a snowflake in your soul. I know that he leaves you cold. Hear him tapping on your window, my love. But you're pretending that you're not there. But he's seen your car parked outside. Oh no, you forgot to turn the lights off upstairs. And your friends, they tell you he's what you need. But how the hell would they know what you need? But I know he leaves you cold. He leaves an ice cube in your heart and a snowflake in your soul. I know that he leaves you cold. And I know that you're lonely, even when he's around. But my love, he's not the only game in town. Yeah, well, I know he leaves you cold. He leaves an ice cube in your heart and a snowflake in your soul. I know. Yeah, well, I know. You see, I know. Oh, life is just a game. No one ever tells you how to play. Different people go different ways. Some of them will leave you, but some of them will stay. Well, our hearts keep drumming, the years keep coming quicker than they've ever been. You're sick of the same thing, but it's quicker than changing and too late to begin. Well, everybody's running, but you don't know why. Time is running thin. Everybody's looking for somebody to love, but we're scared to let him in. And I say, oh, oh, are there any survivors? Am I here alone? I say, oh, oh, are there any survivors? Am I here alone? Am I on my own? Yes, and love, it comes and goes, but no one ever tells you how to learn to let go. Different people, they walk different roads. Some of them will hurt you, but some of them won't. Well, the bridge is burning and the wheel keeps turning quicker than it did before. Your heart screams yes, head says no, and you're never really sure. Well, everybody's running, but you don't know where, and time is running short. Everybody's looking for a place to hide, till there's no one left at all. And I say, oh, oh, are there any survivors? Am I here alone? I say, oh, are there any survivors? Am I here alone? Am I here alone? Oh, oh, am I here alone? Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. And I say, oh, oh, are there any survivors? Am I here alone? I say, oh, oh, are there any survivors? Am I here alone? Am I on my own? Thank you very much. Hope you're all enjoying it. Just a reminder that I can't see your comments, so I hope they're all lovely. But thank you so much for watching. It really does mean an awful lot. It's so cool doing these. I love the challenge of it every week. I love picking an album and delving back into these songs and relearning them a lot of the time. And I know I bang on about this every week, but it really takes me back to wherever I was at the time. And it's nice. This one's a bit more recent, so it's less of a time warp, but it's still really cool. This next song, yeah, I have to be honest about this song. I think it's one of the first times in my life that I've written a song to kind of fit an album. By the time I wrote this song, I kind of had the idea about, you know, doing the American road trip and making this album, you know, very American centric. And thinking about the road trip and looking at the map of America, I was like, it'd be really cool to go to Yellowstone National Park. I've always wanted to anyway. So I kind of sat down with a brief for this song, and I was like, if I can write a song about Yellowstone, that means we get to go to Yellowstone. So yeah, it's probably not the most authentic standpoint or starting point to write a song from, but I'm really proud of it. I really like this song. It doesn't feel forced, I hope. And now I've probably ruined it for all of you. But this is called Eagle, Bear, Buffalo. I wanna go where the sun sings slow, eagle, bear, and buffalo. I wanna watch the stars shine on my own. Lay me down in the morning rain, rivers roll by like runaway trains. You can leave me here in Yellowstone. Where all the trees grow old and tall, make me feel so young and small. Make me wonder if I'm here at all, or who am I to say? Lakes so clear you can see to the ground, make all the mountains hang upside down. Make me wonder, am I right way round? It doesn't matter anyway. I wanna go where the sun sings slow, eagle, bear, and buffalo. I wanna watch the stars shine on my own. Lay me down in the midday sun, beaten down like a soldier's drum. You can hear 'em play in Yellowstone. Worn out souls, aching bones, fishing poles, stepping stones. Whiskey warm, campfire smoke, the ending of the day. Where you listen to the wind whistle hurting, coyotes sing by the light of the moon. If I ever leave, it'll be too soon, but I know that I can't stay. I wanna go where the sun sings low, eagle, bear, buffalo. I wanna watch the stars shine on my own. You lay me down in the evening light, geyser smoke and stalagmites. You can leave me here in Yellowstone. Leave me close to tears, Yellowstone. Never disappear, Yellowstone. Why can't I change after all these years? Why can't I change my ways? I find it so strange that after all these years, we're still more or less the same. Wherever I go, whatever I do, whatever I know, it just comes and goes so soon. Whatever life brings, whatever song it sings, I'm still whistling the same old tune. So why can't I change? After all these years, why can't I change my ways? I find it so strange that after all these years, we're still more or less the same. Whoever I'm with, whatever I take, whatever I give, running in the same old race. Whatever choice I make, whatever road I take, I still wind up in the same old place. So why can't I change? After all these years, why can't I change my ways? Hey, I find it so strange that after all these years, I'm still more or less the same. More or less the same. Hey, yeah, I'm more or less the same. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. I remember making the video for that song, and I had the bright idea of hiring a vintage car, and I think it was an old Cadillac, and driving around Los Angeles. I'd only just learnt how to drive, which is pathetic. I only learnt when I was about 32, and I'd never driven in the States, and I'd only ever driven my little Volkswagen Golf, and suddenly I had to drive on the other side of the road in this like ancient old Cadillac and try and look cool in a video, try and look like I was in complete control. And I was shitting myself the whole time, and I almost crashed several times. That's the bit you didn't see. So yes, it was a terrible idea, but the video, I think we pulled it off in the end. It was all right. Not to mention that I completely copied Stu Larson's San Francisco video, but that's a different story altogether. So, just to remind you as well, every week I will be giving these posters away that you see behind me. And the way that you can win one this week is by sharing the video. That's the case for every week. If you are watching on Facebook or Instagram, then all you have to do is share or tag somebody in, and you're in the running for a poster. The other way to win this week, there should be a link below, either in my comment or the description of the video. There should be a link, and if you follow that link, then you listen to Sword from the Stone, the Gingerbread Mix on Spotify, and you also share that on Facebook as well. And this kind of goes back into us really trying to push this song. As I said last week, it's kind of doing well. It's doing well at radio, and anything we can do to help it along is amazing, and anything you can do to help us help it is very much appreciated. So thank you all for Shazamming last week. That was great. Really appreciate it. But this week, yeah, tap on the link below, and it kind of follows you through to what you need to do, and you'll be in the running to win one of these delightful posters. In the meantime, this next song is a funny one. It had been kicking around for a while, and I think we tried to record it for the previous album, or maybe on Young as the Morning. I think we tried to record it several times, and it was a really specific little unit, and proved to be very challenging to record. But I love it as a song, and we finally got it right on this album. And for the video, we made this funny little kind of stop motion-y thing on the Strip in Las Vegas, and I just had to walk along. I can't remember if I had to do it very quickly or very slowly, I think very slowly. And it was so humiliating just walking along the strip in Las Vegas with all of the sort of tourists looking at us like we were insane. The video is on YouTube for you to see if you care to watch it. It's called Heart to Love. I've been hopelessly clutching out for something I can hold. I've been lying in the dark with no light in my soul. I've been rummaging around in the rain and the cold. I've been searching for diamonds in a pile of coal. I've been searching for diamonds in a pile of coal. I've been reckless and ragged, I've been running to the ground. I've been lost for so long, I forgot I could be found. I've been holding my breath for the axe to come down. I've been searching for angels in the devil's town. I've been searching for angels in the devil's town. Searching for a heart to love. It's like staring at the stars above. There's a million I can see, but only one that shines for me. I'll keep searching for a heart to love. Well, I've been dancing blindly, I've been preaching to the choir. I'm the boy who cried wolf, but I dispute that I'm a liar. Oh, when I left my frying pan to jump into the fire, I built my house upon the sand, and I keep on building it higher. I built my house on the sand, I keep on building it higher. And searching for a heart to love. It's like staring at the stars above. You can't teach a heart to feel what isn't there and isn't real. So I'll keep searching for a heart to love. I'll keep searching, love. I'll keep searching, love, love, love. I'll keep searching for a heart to love. Love, 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 love. Thank you. This next song is probably in some ways the hardest song I've ever written. Probably the most personal. It's the story of my grandparents. They were Jewish refugees. My grandfather was from Germany, my grandmother was Polish. And they were living in Germany at the time of the Second World War starting. And they managed to escape to France, I think. Was it France or Switzerland? I think. Maybe Switzerland, actually. Haven't told this story for a while. And they were in a refugee camp for most of the war. And when the war finished, they moved to the States, to a place called Vineland, New Jersey, and somehow, with no money, started a chicken farm, and that's where my dad grew up with his 3 siblings. And it was really rough. I think, both of my grandparents on that side have passed away now, but I used to visit them when I was a kid, and there was this underlying sadness to them as people, and I think they were sort of forever in this state of recovery from what had happened, and I didn't really understand it as a kid, but piecing their story together, now that I'm an adult, it's a pretty devastating one. They lost pretty much their whole family. So this song, I never thought I would write this song. This is something that is very personal to me and my family, and I remember I was on holiday and I was just looking out on the sea, and I started playing this little riff, and these lyrics just came from some place that they don't usually come from. I think when I usually write a song, there's an amount of sort of subconscious stuff going on, but there's also amount of conscious thought piecing a song together. And with this song, it just felt like it was almost like it was already written, and it was coming from somewhere extremely sort of deep down. And I wrote it, and I just this has never happened before. I was just crying the entire time, not in a sort of uncontrollable way, just in a sort of quiet way. And I think the whole thing just came from somewhere that was quite hidden, quite buried, and it was unlocked by this song. I'd like to dedicate it to anyone, Jewish or otherwise, who has been affected by war, by anything like that, whose family has been misplaced and moved about the shop, and especially if any of you have had to sort of suddenly be in a new country, in a new culture, learn a new language, often with less than understanding people around you. This song is called To Be Free. Vineland, New Jersey, farmland stretching far as the eye can see. Not much down there but sun-scorched pastures in 1953. The war was over and they came searching for a place to be. They left the Rhineland, they lost their homeland and all their family. Like feathers on the ocean breeze, they went spinning and tumbling across the sea, never knowing where they'd come down or who they'd be. Like heather on the hillside, they were bruised and they were battered by the breeze, searching for a place to be free. Frostbite winters, sunburnt summers, the kids were plainly dressed. He left the farmhouse when he was old enough and headed out west to California and southern Africa, and all the way to France, on to England to meet my mother in 1981. A feather on the ocean breeze, he went spinning and tumbling across the sea, never knowing where he'd come down or who he'd be. Like heather on the hillside, he was bruised and he was battered by the breeze, searching for a place to be free. Oh, and like a seed carried on the wind in search of water, soil and sun, and the birds and the bees that help it all along. Now here I am, 36 years down, 2021. I've seen the Rhineland, I've been to Vineland, I still don't know what I'll become. Thank you. And thank you for tuning in, and thank you for listening. As I said, you could do us some massive favours this week by sharing the video on Facebook and Instagram, by clicking on the link below, and yeah, that takes you onto Spotify and Facebook and all sorts of good stuff. And again, we're going to be playing Sword from the Stone at the end, the official video this time. So if you have your Shazam app ready, do us a favour and just Shazam it quickly. That'd be ace. Honestly, thank you so much for tuning in for these videos. I love doing them, and I love reading your comments. I love seeing how much these albums and these songs sort of mean to you guys. It kind of adds real purpose to what I'm doing every week. So please keep the comments coming, keep the ego stroking coming. It's very appreciated. Shout out to my mum. It's Mother's Day, so mum, I love you. Thank you for putting up with me. And one for everybody's mum, in fact. And I'm going to leave you with the title track. This is Runaway. You've been lovely. I will see you next week. Thanks very much. Yeah, my heart's a runaway, living by the campfire light. Yeah, my love's a stowaway, slipping out into the night. But hey, I can feel it, I don't want to run this time, I can feel it now. Hey, I can feel it, shining like the sun this time. And I know now, I don't want to run away, I don't want to run away. Yeah, my love's a stowaway, I'm tired of being alone. Yeah, my love gets thrown away any way the wind gets blown. Oh, but hey, I can feel it, I don't want you stray this time, I can feel feel it now. Hey, hey, I can feel it coming down like rain this time. And I know now I don't want to. Runaway trains never get no peace. Keep on running till their engines cease. Keep on running and I don't stand still. I never know love, no I never will. And rolling stones never find a home. They keep on rolling through life alone. If I keep on rolling the old hill, I never know love, I never will. No, I can feel it, I don't want to search no more. I can feel it now. Hey, hey, I can feel it. It's never felt so good before. And I know now that I don't want to run away. Hey, hey, I don't want to run away. Hey, I don't want to run away. Yeah, I don't want to run away. I love you all. Thank you so much. See you next time. Cheers. How you doing, darling? How you getting on? Any horses running worth betting on? How's the weather down there? I hope you're keeping warm. How you feeling, sweetheart? Are you moving on? Are you sleeping okay? Do the nights go on and on? I hope you're eating well. I hope you're staying strong. 'Cause I'm fine, then I'm not. I'm spinning round and I can't stop. I can't do this alone. Time flies and it's so slow. I'm up and down like a yo-yo. Can't do it on my own. And I've tried and I can't pull the sword from the stone. How are your mom and dad? How's your brother too? My folks are holding up, sister's pulling through. Both the cats say hi, I know they miss you too. Because I'm fine, then I'm not. I'm spinning round and I can't stop. I can't do this alone. The time flies and it's so slow. I'm up and down like a yo-yo. I can't do it on my own. 'Cause I've tried and I can't pull the sword from the stone. I'm fine, then I'm not. I'm spinning round and I can't stop. I can't do this alone. Time flies and it's so slow. I'm up and down like a yo-yo. I can't do it on my own. See, I've tried and I can't pull the sword from the stone.